Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition. Along with that, we are going to discuss about the importance of the Press Information Bureau, All India Radio, and the vocabulary. Moving towards the first important article of the day related to the economy and autopilot won't overheat for years. This topic comes under your General Studies 3 Indian Economy. Right. So CEA, that is Chief Economic Advisor V. Anant Nageshwaran, said that the economy will grow steadily in the range of 6.5 to 7 percentage till 2030. Even without further reforms, he suggests that 7.2 percentage GDP growth estimate for last fiscal could be an underestimate. So it is about bounce back from the pandemic blues. According to the CEA, the GDP to grow 6.5 percentage to 7 percentage from 2023 to 2024 to 2029 to 30, even without any kind of reforms, which he used to call it as autopilot. Okay, so autopilot mode, our economy is going to grow steadily in the range till 2030 with that particular percentage falls under 6.5 to 7 percentage. So go through this article. I think already we discussed about the GDP and GVP everything. So this is your add-on information that India can grow like China did between 1979 and 2008 from now on. Next article, it is related to Tamil Nadu government may go to court over Ravi holding back bills. So Tamil Nadu CM indicated that the state government might move the court against Governor R.N. Ravi withholding assent to bills. This particular controversy already happened in the state of Telangana. Around 13 bills passed by the state legislative assembly were not given assent by the governor, and they went to the Supreme Court, like the court as well. So passing orders on the plea, the court wanted to, intervene in this matter and to provide direction to the governor to provide bills as soon as possible. Okay, to provide assent to the bills as soon as possible. Right. So the two topics of the day comes under. See, actually, I missed out. This topic comes under your general studies. One, like sorry, two, Indian polity related to the governance. Okay, and about the bills as well. Next topic, what we are going to discuss, it is related to the Shannon project. What exactly it is? Let us have a look at it. Himachal, not to relent, tussle with Punjab over British era Shannon project set to escalate. So, what exactly the issue is? Let us have a look. Okay, this particular tussle between Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, which continues over more than 99-year-old lease of the British era Shannon hydropower project situated in the state of Himachal Pradesh. So the Himachal Pradesh government has it again made it clear that it will not relent. The project is presently under the control of Punjab government and its lease will expire in March 2024. So there will be a problem in terms of holding the control over that particular dam between these two states. So the matter might escalate into a big dispute between the two neighboring states as well. Right. So Himachal Pradesh government has stated that it will not renew. Okay, it will not renew or extend the lease. Which government is stating this? Himachal Pradesh. So Himachal Pradesh wants the project turned over to the state after lease time expires. The Punjab government on other side is unwilling to give up. It is cherished project and is willing to go to court to save it. This is what the dispute between the two states. You need to understand the background information regarding this particular project, Shannon Hydropower Project in the Mandi district of Himachal Pradesh. It is one of the oldest and also most important hydroelectric projects in India. It was built by the British government in the year of 1925. The project harnessed the power of the Hull River. a tributary of the Beast River, and generates 110 megawatts of electricity. The project consists of a dam, a powerhouse, a reservoir, a network of canals and tunnels. The project is also a source of irrigation as well. Okay, so the lease agreement will expire in March 2024, and both Himachal Pradesh and Punjab government for 19, and actually this lease agreement is going to expire in March 2024. Earlier this project was leased to the Punjab government for 99 years by Raja Joginder Singh Bahadur. He's a last ruler of the Mandi state of Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so now the lease agreement will expire in the year of 2024, and both Himachal Pradesh and Punjab are claiming their rights over the project. So Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhinder Singh has written to Punjab Chief Minister and the Union Power Minister stating that his government will not renew or extend the lease and wants the project to be handed over to the state. Punjab, however, is reluctant to give up the project and may seek legal recourse to retain it. This is what the exact dispute related to the British era Shannon project in the region of Himachal Pradesh and Punjab. Right, moving towards the next article, it comes under your monetary policies. Remember this article yesterday itself, it came in the news, but here it comes under your editorial page today. So price stability is a public good and must remain non-negotiable goal. The Monetary Policy Committee latest decision to extend the pass in the Reserve Bank of India monetary tightening with staying focused on the withdrawal of accommodation reflect the rate setting panel reassuring resolve to keep inflation front. This is what the context, the first para of this particular article. See, this particular topic comes under your General Studies 3. You can take it as monetary policy or BI, okay, Reserve Bank of India and banking sector, growth and development, all these areas can be covered under this particular topic. So I want just to give you the information regarding what exactly the key terms supposed to be followed under this monetary policy. Remaining everything is already covered in that particular topic. Just know the monetary policy. This policy refers, okay, central bank with the regulation, okay, or with regards to use of the money instruments, use of the money instruments under its control to achieve the goals specified in the act. So the primary objective of the RBI's monetary policy is to maintain the price stability while keeping the objective of growth in the mind. So the Amendment RBI Act 1934 also provides for the inflation target 4 percentage plus minus 2 percentage to be set by the government of India in consultation with the Reserve Bank of India once in every 5 years. So you need to understand various instruments comes under this monetary policy. The first instrument you need to know what is mean by a repo rate. The interest rate at which the Reserve Bank of India provides overnight liquidity to the banks against the collateral of government and other approved securities under the LAF, Liquidity Adjustment Facility. Next one is about reverse repo rate. The reverse repo rate, the interest rate at which the RBI observes the liquidity on an overnight basis from banks against the collateral of eligible government securities under the LAF, that is reverse repo rate. You need to know about this LAF, Liquidity Adjustment Facility. It consists of overnight as well as term repo auctions. Okay, repo auctions. The aim of this term repo is to help development in terms of interbank term money market, which in turn can set market-based benchmark for pricing of loans and deposits, and also hence improvement in terms of transmission of the monetary policy. The RBI also conducts variable interest rate reverse repo auctions as necessitated under the market conditions. And MSF, which is marginal standing facility. This facility under which scheduled commercial bank can borrow additional amount of overnight money from the Reserve Bank of India by dipping into their SLR, that is statutory liquidity ratio, up to a limit and a penal of the interest. So this provides of a safety valve against the unanticipated liquidity shocks to the banking system. Okay, so know all this thing because these are all the major terminologies that you need to understand and also consider to be the various instrument of monetary policy. So apart from that, I'm going to give you few other terminologies under this particular topic as your homework that you can take it out on your own. Bank rate, what is meant by bank rate, and CRR, cash reserve ratio, and SLR, statutory liquidity ratio, OMOs, open market operations, MSS, market stabilization scheme. So go through these terminologies also because all these are included in your various instruments of the monetary policy, right? So moving towards the next important article of the day related to the strengthening of the ties between Nepal and India. What exactly we need to understand? This topic comes under your General Studies 2, International Relations. So yes, India and Nepal, and particularly this is a neighborhood country. So despite daunting challenges to Nepal's democracy, governance and stability, and seemingly intractable bilateral irritants, the Prime Minister of Nepal and India have shown that a pragmatic approach and mutual sensitivity. So 4 day visit of Prime Minister of Nepal to India to boost their bilateral cooperations in the field of, remember the complete article I'll explain you what all the field they concentrated. The first thing is about the energy and transport development were the focus area. Transport development. 4 day visit happened of Nepal to India. Right now, moving towards what are the importance of this agreements, particularly recent agreements. The major aim of this particular meeting is about strengthening the ties and facilitate the regional connectivity. So ties and connectivity is the more focused area of this. First one is about the power, as I said, energy, power sector cooperation, which is known as long-term power trade agreement between both the nations. Okay, long-term power trade agreement was signed between India and Nepal, targeting the import. Remember, import of 10,000 megawatts electricity from Nepal in the coming years to India. Then about hydropower projects. Hydropower projects. MOUs were signed between NHPC, that is National Hydro Power Corporation, India, and Vidyut Utpadan Company Limited, Nepal. Okay, so for the development of hydroelectric power project there, and transport development. Okay, transmission line and rail link. It is like providing transmission line between India and Nepal, particularly in terms of customs, and Gorakhpur Butwal transmission line is the one of the major focus for us. Gorakhpur Butwal transmission line. Okay. Other initiatives are planned to extend the South Asia's first cross-border petroleum pipeline. First cross-border petroleum pipeline. Okay, from Motihari in India to Amlakgunj in Nepal. Another 69 kilometer up to Chitwan in Nepal. So these are all the important areas. Also, second cross-border petroleum pipeline from the Siliguri in India, Japha in eastern Nepal. So a revised treaty of this transit signed during the visit of Nepal PM to India. Okay. So other than that, you know very well Uttarakhand, then you got Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Sikkim, and West Bengal sharing the border with the state Nepal. And you know about all other things we discussed earlier about the basic and how to make understand yourself in terms of the India and Nepal relationship from the origin. But all these points you're supposed to give a focus in terms of the recent 4-day visit by the Prime Minister of Nepal to India in terms of strengthening the energy and transport development in both the regions. Yes, that's all about this particular article. Moving towards the next article that we are going to give attention towards the World Health Organization report regarding the water in India. So the piped potable water across India will avert 4 lakh diarrhea deaths, finds WHO. The center says it will achieve 100% cover under the Jal Jeevan mission by 2024. So, for 5 states, including Gujarat, Telangana, Haryana, Punjab, are reported full coverage. This article is about this article is about 4 lakh deaths from diarrhea. A modeling study by the WHO and commissioned by Jal Shakti Ministry reported on last Friday. So the center succeeds in its Matyu Jal Jeevan mission, a nearly 3.6 trillion enterprise to provide piped potable water to all of India. It would avert close to, yeah, we can avoid the deaths of the stagnant cases. This particular topic comes under your General Studies 2 as well as General Studies 3. In general studies too, you can take it as government policies and interventions. Under you can take social justice. And if you take GS3, it is related to the health. And also we can take employment as well. Okay, now coming back to the little bit of background knowledge of this Jal Jeevan mission. What is this mission all about? So this mission was launched in the year of 2019. It envisages to supply around 55 liters of water per person, okay, per person per day to every rural household through the functional household tap connection by 2024. There is a target. Okay, this mission to create a Jan Andolan for water, thereby making it everyone's priority. It comes under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Do you know about the functionality of existing water supply system and water connections to improve the quality and also monitor the quality of the water as well as sustainable agriculture is the important objective of this Jal Jeevan mission. Okay, moving towards the next, it is about the features. This focus integrated demand and supply side management of water at the local level. So implementation also started. So far, the performance is going on fine. So how we need to achieve this before 2024 to avoid the deaths which reported by the WHO. That is what the area to be focused. Just read this article, you'll get to know about what exactly the information is about. Yes, so these are all the important topics that you need to focus from your the Hindu. Next, moving towards the uh, part of your mapping today, Russia to deploy nuclear weapons in Belarus in July. So here, just go through this article. Deploying of this nuclear weapon in Belarus in July is the context, but Belarus is the place in the news. So it is in the Europe. So Belarus is sharing the border between Ukraine, Poland, border with Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia. Okay, so total how many? Five. Belarus sharing border with Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia. One, two, three, four. Sorry, four countries. So Belarus sharing four countries border. It is very important position also. Okay, right? In terms of Russia, sorry, along with Russia, five countries. So Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia. Okay, five countries it is sharing the border. So yes, next one is about the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi had paid tributes to Bhagwan Birsa Munda on his Punyatithi. Okay, Birsa Munda is one of the popular personality in India in terms of tribal leadership. Okay, so now what is the exact information you need to know? He's like belong to Munda tribe in the Chotanagpur Plateau, and you know about he is one of the popular personality in terms of did rebellion against the British government. So most important tribal movement in India. It was led by Birsa Munda in the south of Ranchi. Okay, in the year of 1899 to 1900. The movement identified the following the forces as the cause of misery, like land policies of the British, land policies of the British, and Hindu landlords, okay, landlords and moneylenders, and about missionaries were criticizing their traditional culture. So all these reasons together, they did rebellion against the British. Okay, significance of this Munda rebellion, it forced the colonial government to introduce laws so that the land of the tribals could not be easily taken over by the Dikus. So, Chotanagpur Tenancy Act 1908 was passed. It showed that the tribal people had a capacity to protest against the injustice which made by the Britishers. So, it is very important for you. Comes under your general studies one, modern history of India related to the tribal uprisings. Next topic is about Ministry of Coal while delivering the keystone address in terms of blue hydrogen energy security. Okay, and hydrogen economy organized by the ministry. Okay, so it is related to one important topic that is green, blue hydrogen and energy security and hydrogen economy. It is like a technology that is going to be available for coal to hydrogen, cost competitiveness, global experience, and the way forward strategy is the major, you know, note related to the address by the Ministry of Coal. Here it is about Sagar Samriti. Okay, Sagar Samriti. Remember, Sagar Samriti is a yojana launched by Prime Minister 2021 in 2021. Okay, it is related to uh, coastal infrastructure development, coastal tourism, coastal industrial development, and coastal community development. Okay, it is about the major port and waste to wealth initiative taken by the government under the Union Ministry of Ports, Shipping, and Waterways. Okay, so that is the one of important of this project. Okay, Sagar Samriddhi. Four key areas, around 1,049 projects with estimated cost of rupees 3,62,229 crores. Okay, 229 crores. Next, All India Radio, National Technical Textile Mission. It was approved in the year of 2020 by the Cabinet Committee of Economic Affairs with total outlay of 1,480 crore. And you just go through this, how it going to be implemented and what phases. And it is going to be important initiative under your Make in India for promoting domestic manufacturing. Next, it is about it is yesterday's news flight test of Agni Prime ballistic missile. Okay, it has a range up to 2,000 kilometers. and the objective were demonstrating during the flight test also happened. It was the first pre-induction night launch conducted by the users after three successful development trials of the missile. Okay, DRDO is the agency which tested the new generation ballistic missile Agni Prime. Okay, the last part of your news discussion, that is vocabulary. Uh, a dereliction, which means neglecting or abandonment of the duty, failure to fulfill the responsibilities. Go through the synonyms and antonyms. Exhilarate, to make someone feel very happy, animated or elated, to thrill or excite. Synonyms, antonyms, go through it. Glitzy, attracting attention with showy or flashy display, or we can take it as glamorous. So go through the synonyms and antonyms. That's all about today. We'll see you on Monday. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.